What's up, YouTube? Deadpool 2323 here with...
Wilkin Dead.
What's up? We're doing a joint video because that's what we do. We do everything to max. So, little backstory. We went hunting together today. We've done it a few times. We've never done a video together. So we decided let's do a hunt and put a video together. Right?
Right.
So he's gonna show some of his books, and then I'm gonna show some of my books, and we're gonna get into the stories of where we got the stuff. How do you want to do this? You want to do this in order of where we got them, or just in random order?
Mine are kind of mixed up, so I'll just go kind of random thing. But you do your thing.
All right, we'll go. I'll do them in order of where I got them.
Okay. We can talk about the spots we went.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about the spots we went. Let me just fix one thing here of where I got some stuff. All right. So normally I like to put the big keys last, and yeah, I guess it kind of still is. So the first place we went to, we met up north of here. There's no comic shops up there at all, and we were gonna meet there and then go hunting today because I had something I had to do this morning, and he was doing something with the family this morning, and then the plan was to meet up there, eat lunch, and then go hunting together. So I did a little research online, and I found an antique shop up there that had comic books. So we go in. Now and then collectibles. Now and then collectibles, or now and then antiques.
Yeah, it was mostly an antique store.
Yeah, it's in Homosassa Springs, Florida. And so they had a pretty big selection of comics, though. But the first book I look at is like a just beat the hell book. I don't even remember what it was. But it had like a $20 price tag on it. And it's like a book that you'd find in a dollar box. It was an older book. Don't get me wrong, but it was bad. Like, it was missing a chunk of the cover and everything.
Yeah.
And he had a $20 price tag on it. And I'm like, I looked at Wilkin Dead here, and I said, oh, this might not be good. But proof in the pudding. Don't always judge a book by its cover. So the first book that I found going through there, it had a $4 price tag, was New X-Men number is this anyways? 115. It's the first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And this book's probably it was going for about $20-25. If you go to a store that knows what they have, or if you go on, I don't know what it's selling for online. I don't really do the whole online pricing too much. But if you go to a store or at the conventions, they were $20-25. It was getting pretty hot. And he had a $4 price tag on it. So I was like, oh, well, maybe there's going to be some good stuff in here. The second book I got there was that I came across was Quasar. Yeah, giving some Quasar love. Yeah, number 40. I wanted this book because it's part of the Infinity War crossover, and I'm trying to get all the Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Crusade stuff. I started that a couple years ago, and some of the books like the Quasar is hard to find, and if I spent more time going through dollar books, I probably would have found it because Quasar is not that big of a deal. However, Quasar number 40 is also the first appearance of a character called Kismet. Now, the name sounds familiar, but I honestly don't know who the character is. I didn't really read it, but I paid $1.50 for each of these books at this place, by the way.
Yeah, we got a pretty good deal on stuff.
Yeah, he said he buys his books for $1, so he was going to sell them to us for $1.50. I don't believe he buys his books for $1, but I was willing to pay $1.50.
We probably knew quite a bit more about comics than he did, so he was more into antiques.
Hell yeah, yeah. He knew his antiques. He had a lot of cool antiques there, though. He did have a lot of cool antiques there. He had from the 1940s, like a Boy Scout shirt.
Yeah.
And then he had a World War I hat. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But this book we almost fought over.
Yeah.
I said, oh man, look, and he snatches. He goes, I need that. I go, I don't think so. That's for me. But Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, number 1. I needed that for my collection, and apparently so does he. But that's okay. And again, $1.50 a book. The last book I got there, I couldn't believe it when I found this. You know that when you go through a run, right, and it's like, oh, for this it was 350, 351, 352, all the way up to 359, and then the big key being 360, Captain America number 360, first appearance of Crossbones. it's always not there, and then it's 361, and normally 359 is not there too. 360 was there. You know, I was so excited about 360 being there, I didn't even think to pull 359, which is the cameo to Crossbones, which was sitting there too. And I totally just spaced because I saw this. I was like, oh, I gotta have this book, you know. But it's my second copy. This is actually an upgrade of my first copy, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I gotta do better at showing these books off here. So that was the first book. So I'm gonna let him show some books now.
All right. So today, the competition was so hard and well fought that I decided it was a Batman day because DP does not like Batman whatsoever or DC in general. So today was my
Whoa.
detective.
It's not that I don't like them. Since you're making it out like I hate DC, like I have a vendetta against DC. It's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't read them.
Right.
They're not what gets me excited about comics. I actually enjoy the movies for the most part. Probably because I don't know the real storyline, so I don't really care about how it is. But you know, I just, you know, if I see a really expensive DC book for a good price and I know it, I'll buy it.
Sure.
But I'll probably sell it or trade it because it's not what I collect.
To me. Anyways, I went with the Detective Comics Batman stuff. I got a few little minor issues here and there. It wasn't really anything crazy. These are all from. I think I got this one. It was just let me turn it. It was a Jock.
Here,
I like Jock. He's a great artist. He did the covers on a ton of Batman stuff. But we'll move on.
Let me see if I can get this lighting a little bit better. Hold on. We're back. Had to get the lighting fixed. Sorry about that. Go on.
So anyways, I got a couple minor Detective Comics and a few minor Batmans. Nothing crazy. But then Deadpool 23 showed me this. X-Men 120. Looked beautiful. I think I got it for like maybe $1 or $1.50, whatever he was charging us for it. I'm starting my Uncanny X-Men run. I used to have like a massive run, but I sold it off years ago. I'm just trying to get them back. All right, move on to the next spot.
So the next place we went was the Dragon Indoor Flea Market.
Yeah.
Great spot. Comic and Rocks is the name of the place. So when you first walk in, there's this huge booth with tons and tons and tons of comics. You're not gonna find Major Keys. The guy who owns the place, he is a collector, and he buys collections, and what he doesn't want for his collection, he sells there. Now, you'll find some good books, and he sells them really, really reasonable prices. Yeah. So I ended up picking up 5 books from the guy. I paid $24 for these books, and I'll give you the cost of each book. The first book I got from him was Daredevil 190. I'm working on the Daredevil run up to 200. And $2. Yeah, it says 6. This book is the return of Elektra. She returns to the storyline. Then I picked up Daredevil number 198. Nothing special about this book, but it was just one I needed. I paid $2. And I was okay to pay $2 for that book. And you can see it says $2.
He even gave us a few comics. This guy's that cool.
So then this next book he gave me for free. Yeah.
No, yeah, sorry.
He gave him... No, it's okay.
Yeah,
he gave him some books, and then he gives me this book for free. The guy's totally cool, man.
Yeah.
He's really, really good guy. So Daredevil number 91, which is the first appearance of Mr. Fear. He had... it's in really good... I mean, I'd say that's really good condition.
It looks good.
I mean, a few spine, but... I mean, not that I would ever complain about a free comic to begin with.
Yeah. Like
but
I was gonna say,
real quick, look at that
price.
Mr. Fear. When I first saw it, I was like, the hell? Is Daredevil fighting Skeletor? Look at that.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
Yeah. Pretty cool. But, yeah, great guy. And then I pulled out 2 books. He had kind of a higher price than I wanted to pay. I was kind of thinking about it. And he said $20 for both books, so I paid $10 a piece for these. Can't beat it. Nick Fury number Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 11. Beautiful condition. Beautiful book. Classic Barry Windsor Smith cover. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when he said $10 for that. I was all over it. And then I couldn't believe he only wanted. I don't know what's going on in the comic community. I've touched on this in past. Jim Steranko, his cover art is getting a little pricey. I used to be able to pick up the Nick Fury stuff for, $5-10 a piece, and right now it's like $40-50. Even at my local shop, he wants $25, $35, $40, and his prices are good. They're comparable, but anything Steranko is getting ridiculous in price.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that really wasn't that good, in my opinion, if it has his name on it, the man hasn't died. He's still around. I think he's doing a lot of signings now, and I think that might be why. But so to get this book for $10, Nick Fury, Agent of Shield #6, I was buying it, and I want that whole Nick Fury run, so I was ecstatic to get that.
So I picked up once again some more Batman stuff. I got Detective Comics. This is the first issue in year 2. It's the first appearance of the Reaper. I think he charged me, said $10. I think he let me have it for like 6 or 7.
$20 was his price all day. Everywhere he went, he'd bring a stack of comics. They'd go, $20.
Exactly.
He'd bring a stack of comics, $20.
Yeah.
It's like,
and then I got this other. It's an older Detective Comics. Nothing super special about it. I just really like the cover. It's funny because Batman has a gun in this one, and he also has a gun in the first one. So that was kind of weird, and I like that kind of stuff. So. And the
Batman never has guns.
Yeah, he never uses guns. It even says that on the cover. But these two I bought today. Just loved the way they looked and got a great deal on them.
He's only showing you a couple books.
A couple of books.
We don't have enough time to
Right.
show the stack. He got a stack like that of books, man.
I went a little crazy today.
But it was $20. I mean, when you're paying a dollar a book, listen, he's paying $20 and he's getting 10, 15 books every time. I mean,
this guy, you get the deals when you go out with him. I don't know.
I know how to talk. Know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
So then I took him to a little secret spot of mine.
This place was awesome.
Passing Time Collectibles in Newport Richey, Florida. By the way, the last place, the Dragon Indoor Flea Market's off of Ridge Road in Newport Richey, Florida as well. But Passing Time Collectibles is off State Road 54 in Newport Richey, Florida. Go in there, talk to Mike. He's got a lot of it. He's an antique store, but he's got a lot of comic books. He's a collector as well, but not as big. He's very selective. He keeps a very small collection. But he knows what he's talking about. His prices are phenomenal. You're not always going to get near mint condition, but I mean, I pulled for $58 one time out of there. I pulled that 9.2 X-Men 101. But today I only bought one book from him, and mostly because I picked over his stuff. But I don't really look at the DC stuff. So he hit the DC stuff pretty good and some Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
But Invincible Iron Man #50. I paid $3 for this book.
Crazy. You can't walk away from that kind of deal.
No, and it's in pretty good condition. I mean, I'm not an Iron Man collector. It's not a key issue other than it being an anniversary. A number 50. But for $3, I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna throw it in with my Iron Man stuff, and it'll sit there, and maybe someday I'll trade it for something. But for $3, I wasn't leaving it sitting there. He got some good books there, though.
I picked up this another Batman thing. I'm telling you, today was a Batman day for me. It's Brave and the Bold Silver Age. Nice. It's not in the greatest shape. It's got some jags on the side there, little wear. But for $4, I'm gonna buy it because.
And you didn't pay $4.
Yeah,
I want to say he said $20 for everything, and I want to say you had at least 17 books.
I got a lot of Tomb of Dracula, $1 a piece.
Yeah, you should show those.
Those things were beautiful. And then I got this because I love Submariner. I'm trying to get more of the Submariner silver and bronze. And then
I'm laughing.
Deadpool.
I'm dying laughing as he pulls it out because I traded it to the guy a couple months ago.
I'm like, wow. But for $6 or less, something like that, he had $6 on it. This book
well, think about it like this.
Great.
He charged you $20 for everything. The price tag on these 2 books are $10.
Yeah.
And he had, a stack like that of books. So
grab the Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah, grab those tombs. But really, really awesome guy. Hold on a second.
So I also picked up these Tomb of Dracula for like $1 each. I got 62, 63. 65 and 67 and 69. And, you know, nothing super special about them other than that they were bronze little beauties that I wasn't going to walk away from for the price.
And this guy here is a horror guy.
I love
he
the
loves the horror
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night, Tomb of Dracula, The Living Mummy, anything. Didn't you at that first person? Then you get like an old Gold Key horror.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean
a bunch of old stuff like that. Always on the lookout for that. I love it. It's just really good stuff.
So the next place we went was Yancey Street Comics. So you know me, I have to show a Deadpool comic. So I picked up Deadpool. This is volume 3, number 54. Just needed it for the run. I picked up Daredevil number 167. I paid $5 for that one. I paid $1 for this. They had a sale going on. This one's important here. I paid $1 for this. Daredevil 191. So in issue number 184 was Frank Miller's last pencils, but then he comes back for this one issue to end the story. So he did pencil this one, Frank Miller, and you know I love Frank Miller. And then I picked up for $1 again the Invincible Iron Man number 118. This is the first appearance of James Rhodes. I have another copy of this, but this is a very big upgrade. So I was totally ecstatic to get this one. And then I'll end up getting rid of the other one. The other one's in really bad condition. If someone wants a really bad condition one, I could probably work something out fairly good. This was pretty cool. This was the Invincible. I wrote it down. Let me pull that out. This is the first appearance of the Guardsman, the Iron Man number 43. It's not in the best condition, but I paid $12 for it. So it's got a crease right down the middle, pretty good one. But like I said, I paid $12 for it. So first appearance of the Guardsman, and I'm not the biggest Iron Man fan, anyways. But you know me, I like keys. And then the last one I got there, the big key that I got at Yancey Street. This was X-Men number 55. This is the Origin and Death of Alex Summers. Classic Barry Windsor Smith cover. Beautiful cover. And I do love Barry Windsor Smith. His artwork. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's no Jim Steranko, but no, I'm just kidding. I think he's a lot like Jim Steranko, actually.
Yeah, I would say his early style emulated Steranko quite a bit. He had developed, as years went by, he developed a very unique style.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. But I'm working the Silver Age stuff, especially the Silver Age X-Men. So that was, I don't have any real big. I got a couple more books to show, but I was ecstatic to get what I got there. But he got.
So
this was at Passing Time.
Just to backtrack a bit, I was out and there was a book that I had on my mind that I wanted, and it was Blade Runner, the first issue of Blade Runner from Marvel Run. Didn't even know that existed. Have always been a big Blade Runner fan. The new movie's coming out. I saw it. I had to snag it. I think I got it for $1 or $2. It was very cheap, and it was one that I was actually like wanting to find, and so I got it. I was pretty happy. Moving on to Yancey Street, they had everything under $10 was $1. So I got this Jock cover, Batman, beautiful cover, one of the iconic covers. Here's another Jock cover. Like I say, everything was $1. So I pretty much cleaned them out of their Jock stuff. I needed it anyways.
Now let me. Is this looks very similar to Adam Hughes did a Catwoman cover, and to me this looks very similar to it. I mean the difference is Batman is kind of tiny, but you had where Catwoman was climbing up. I don't know. I just do you think this is and forgive me, I'm not like DC literate.
Yeah.
But do you think this is maybe kind of a shout out to Adam Hughes' cover?
It could be. It very well could be. That's a good question. I can do some research on that. And there's one more. And like I say, a lot of Jock stuff. I love Jock. You guys, I made a artist profile on Jock a while back. Just one of those. I like the dark inks, and stuff like that. So it's just what appeals to me.
I like Jock too. I don't own any of his stuff because I don't really buy DC. Sorry.
I don't know. If
I
you've
said it
done much
before. If
Marvel.
you're a big DC fan and not a Marvel fan, my channel's probably not the channel for you. And I apologize, but there's a lot of other channels out there that are mostly DC and not so much Marvel. But
yeah,
Marvel's just what and Image. I like Image too.
yeah,
But I do like some Wonder Woman stuff, and I will pick up some DC stuff here and there if I come across something at a great price and I can't turn it down. I'll pick it up. I like some of the old Neil Adams stuff.
yeah.
I've picked it up. I've shown a lot of DC stuff, but so we went to one more place after that. It's a little tiny comic book shop, and I actually I paid $40 for these 2 books. They're not in the best of condition. This is the Avengers number 144, the first appearance of Hellcat, and it's not in good condition. I wanted the book, and I think I paid $10 for this and $30 for the other thing. But you can see someone wrote on it, and the spine's not the greatest. But I wanted the first appearance of Hellcat, and in mint condition, this book's only pushing $40 to $80, depending on where you're at. So I kind of felt like, for $10, why not? And it was kind of a package deal. That was 10. This one was 30. At first, the guy was like $80 for this, and I'm like, I go for it's a very good copy. It's the Amazing Spider-Man number 40. It's the origin of the Green Goblin and the identity revealed as Norman Osborn as the Green Goblin. One of my favorite covers too. Classic. It escapes me, but I'm almost positive. I didn't do my research on this one. I apologize. I'm almost positive this is Romita Jr. But it's just one of my favorite covers for Spider-Man. So the story goes, the guy says, he looks it up online and he says, $75. And I look at him and I go, really? He has it graded as a very good copy. I go, for a very good copy? He goes, well, there's a graded one on here for $125. I go, well, what grade is it? He goes, it's 6.0. I go, well, this is a 3.0. You graded it as a very, very good. So then he calls another guy up, who's actually the store owner, by the way. And this guy comes up and he looks and he goes, yeah, no, $30. I'm like, okay, I'll do it for 30.
Yeah. He was glad to get the money too.
Yeah.
The one guy, I think he may have been like trying to get the best price for it, but it was a little tense there for a second. Deadpool.
I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay for a book that I don't feel is worth it. It's just
It was good.
Haggling's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yep.
So, but I'm gonna move this a little forward here. But I think this is the first Universal Haul video we've done, and there's gonna be more in the future.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Every now and again, a couple times a year, but we go to an event every year, and I don't like how this is sitting. We go to an event every year, and it's just this little tiny convention in February every year in Auburndale, Florida. And man, we've gotten some great deals there on books, and we just always have a good time there. And next year, we're actually talking about doing a live feed from the convention. And last year, they had Larry Hama was the big artist there, and the whole theme was G.I. Joe. This year, I think horror.
I think it's a horror theme, so I'm all in on that.
Yeah,
I want to continue to keep going. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it turned into a tradition. So.
Yeah, it's 2 years running now. We've gone, and we just have a blast with it. So we'll do it again next year. And that was the same day that my son won the guitar. We went to another convention afterwards. And my son won his guitar, and now he plays the guitar a lot.
Yeah.
So that turned out to be an awesome day. But so hope you liked our first duel. Do you have anything else to show? Anything else to say?
Nothing right now. I'll probably do some stuff later on when I get home, and
Yeah, he'll probably have a bigger one for his. This is going to be on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He can steal it if he wants.
Yeah.
But all right, well, till next time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
you guys
for watching.
collect what you like. Don't apologize for it, and happy hunting.
I got to come up with a tagline.
Yeah.